When I walk up in the piece, I ain't even gotta speak. I'm a bad mama jamma. Greetings, Leo, all placements. Someone is a bad mama jamma, and a lot of people here are gossiping. I heard she eat 1 cracker a day. I heard that she married Tim, but now she effing with Trina. I heard she got whatever knocked out by 3 zebras and a monkey. I can't stand the bish. No way. Okay, well, for someone that you can't stand, you're quite obsessed. Why are you so obsessed with me? Leo, who is obsessed with who? You know, it's funny. I never go live on YouTube. My YouTube channel, I have all the videos private now. I had videos. My channel's actually 22 years old. That tells you guys how old I am. I'm in my mid-30s, late mid-30s, by the way. Anyway, all that to say, my YouTube channel, like, I don't know, 15 years ago, I have videos with 6-figure views. I think the most views I have on one is like 500,000 views on a video, but I have all those videos locked in private because I'm just not who I used to be, and I don't stand for that. That being said, I tried doing lives and just no views were happening. So I decided to go live the other night. And it's so funny because I had this gaggle of boys, pretty sure from when I was a MMA ring girl, probably guys that are salty because I wouldn't sleep with them. It's really like every fighter out there. They're just like airheads that just try and, anywho. It was great because, long story short, they gave so much engagement because they stayed constantly just spewing venom, just like attacking me in the live chat for the entire length of that live video. And because of it, YouTube like super promoted that video, and that video has way more views. It's hilarious because I'm like, okay, this is funny, Leo, because your haters are literally the reason why your stuff is blowing up. Long story short, that's what I'm getting at. Your haters are your reason why your stuff is blowing up because they can't stop watching it. And YouTube and platforms don't care if people hate it and are being mean and mad and are trying to like ruin and end something. Because the fact is, if you're watching it and you're engaging it, you're telling them that even if it's something you don't like, that it's something that YouTube needs to keep promoting and pushing to people. Same on all platforms. So Leo, this is just a, a round of applause, a curtsy to all the haters out there because they're your number one fans. They're confused fans. They're obsessed. Someone is a confused fan. They're obsessed with somebody. Now, in gossip, folks, she doesn't even have to speak. Everyone, she says, step to me, you'll get burnt like toast. Mofos, adios amigos. Then Ludacris comes on and he's like, once upon a time in College Park, there's a homie named Chris. Nobody paid him no mind. No one gave him, and they all knew that he could rap, but no one lifted a hand. Like no one helped him. So people know that someone's good at something, Leo. People know that someone is really, really good at what they do, but no one wants to give this person a hand at all. So what did he do? Well, he devised a plan, made a CD, hit the block, sold 50,000 at $7 a pop. Whoa. On the phone, 3 years later, he ended up traveling now all around the world on the microphone. So basically, someone is blowing up, and the people from their hometown or from when they were young or college or whatever, when they were just a little young buck on the scene, young little princess on the scene, now those people are going to try and spin the block. It's hilarious how they try and do that. They really do try and do that. For real, they do. So someone is dealing with that. Someone is on the, the slow, long come up. And there's a lot of people gossiping. But again, people don't gossip about people who ain't. So that's the other thing, Leo. It's funny because it's like people are literally can't get someone's name out of their mouth. But it's like, do you not understand that if the person really was a nobody and really was what you're trying to paint them as, that you just wouldn't even be talking about them? And the only people that talk crap on people are people beneath them. Nobody higher than somebody stoops low to beat down somebody way beneath them. Nobody. So it's just hilarious and comical. I think the funniest part was I hid all of those, people from the channel. So they think that their comments are being seen, but no one can see it except for them. And I love that YouTube has that. because they don't know, because from their page and from anything that they look at, it will look like, you know, their stuff is there, but it's not. No one can see it except them. No public people, not me, no one except them. So it's like they're actually talking to themselves. But by continuing to watch, they're engaging. So someone's doing that with somebody. Okay, I was also hearing Courtesy of the Red, White, and Blue by Toby Keith. Someone could be in the military. Someone could just have a lot of pride and their political beliefs. I don't like talking about politics on here. But, you know, there is a lot of stuff heated up. Justice will be served and the battle will rage. This big dog will fight when you rattle its cage. And you'll be sorry that she messed with, you know, he says the USA, but someone is going to be sorry that they messed with somebody because justice will be served and the battle's going to rage. And, you know, that little boy Chris, he's actually a big dog who's got a lot of fight in him. And, ooh, don't you want to rattle that cage? So, yeah, someone here is well, superhuman, which leads me into the love song, Superhuman by Chris Brown. Someone can be superhuman when it comes to their workforce, when it comes to their home, when it comes to everything that they're doing. Like, they are just a force to be reckoned with, Leo. But when it comes to love, weak. I have been crying and crying for weeks. How do I survive when I can barely speak, barely eat? I'm on my knees. So, what's crazy though is someone seems superhuman and invincible to the world, but behind closed doors, they're weak. They can barely eat. They're on their knees. They feel like they're about to break apart. Someone is about to crash and burn. Please be careful. Please be careful when operating machinery. Leo, people around you, please. We have like 5 retrogrades, which is a perfect time for accidents, so please be careful. Now, also be careful just about burnout when it comes to work. For my athletes, be careful when it comes to burnout. You know, there are times when our body lets us know that, yes, we can go Super Saiyan, when we can go full force, when we can go max on it. But there are also times when we need, you know, full rest weeks, not a rest day, not a rest 2 days or 3 days, but a rest week, okay? Someone needs a deload week. Someone needs to deload, okay? Someone needs to offload. Something about, someone needs to upload. Okay, all about the loading. Something is loading. Something is loading. What is loading though is this love, because the next thing in that song, can we speak on my knees? That's the moment you came to me. I don't know what your love has done to me. I think I'm invincible. I see through the me that I used to be. You changed my whole life. Someone is about to change someone's whole life. Don't know what you're doing to me with your love. I'm feeling all superhuman. And guess what, Leo? You did that to me. Or they did that to you. Or you did that to them. Or you doing that to each other. Or you doing it to each other. Something like that. Okay, so Leo. It's giving power couple vibes. Power couple vibes, anyone? In the most unsuspecting place. This is giving like different races, big age gap, different cultures. This can also be like totally different political beliefs or religious beliefs, and people are like, wait, what? You're with them? You're with a what? And it's like, well, yeah, like we just don't talk about those things, and we respect our differences. And, you know, when it comes to us, like, I don't know, someone here can really maturely like set aside and respect differences of opinions and beliefs, and also really admire like someone for the conviction that they hold to their beliefs and their standards. Someone finds it really attractive. Someone also sees someone as superhuman, and they're like, yeah, I'm superhuman, so I deserve a superhuman, and I want to, you know, make babies with someone who's superhuman. Literally, someone here is about to meet the whole dang wife. Could be an Aries. Whoop. So literally, someone has been stuck with all these options. People can be fighting over someone, and so this person wants none of them. Literally, someone gets so much attention, Leo, and they're like, next, yawn. Sag is here as well, but there's a marriage here just around the corner. Justice, marriage, 10 of Pentacles, marriage, the whole kit and caboodle. Temperance, someone has waited a long time. Leo, you're here too. Aries, Leo, and Sag is all here. Someone is meeting someone online. Look at that. Look at that. Now, someone here could have talked a lot of smack about somebody because they didn't want somebody to approach. They didn't want two people to get together. This is why it's taken so long for these people to get together. But little did they know that it was actually God's timing. God actually put those people who got in the way in the way because those people weren't ready yet. But now they're ready, and now those people aren't in the way anymore. So instead of it being delayed, it's actually arriving right on time. Bless you, Leo.